If you wish to be your own person, to have your own ego, then don't give in to what others call normal. Only you can defend your will and desires, your beliefs and morals. Because in this unjust world formed of incomplete thoughts, your ego is what makes you who you are. Should the world deny your ego and refuse to accept it, then prove to the world that you live by your own rules.
Are you awake? Then show me. Show me your ego. Disc. Another failure. What a shame. The world truly is a cruel and irrational place. This little one just isn't good enough. Well, Mr. New Student, your name, if you would? I see. How terribly charming. That's a wonderful name. Welcome to Shin Mikado Academy. I am Yoru, otherwise known as your dean. Now, you can let your guard down. I just wanted to chat is all. Especially with someone as extraordinary as you. I'm going to ask you a few questions. They'll pertain to your ego and the 7 desires that make up your will. What does school life mean to you? Well, you only live once. How about in class? Do you studiously take notes during lectures? Your teacher lauds the teacher's pet despite their bad grades. What do you think of this? It seems like your friend is about to mess something up. What do? You're standing in line for, let's say ramen. Someone cuts in front of you, but you've been waiting for ages. What do? You need money to fulfill your goals, but you're flat broke. What do you do? Have you ever looked at a naughty website? On your phone? Or your desktop, maybe? I appreciate the honesty. Okay, let's say you're at a buffet. How do you decide what to eat? A situation has already been settled, but someone insists on disagreeing. How do you respond? Someone you hate is loved by everyone around you. What do you think about that? You're forced to take on a leadership role. How do you make your decisions? Would you say you've ever truly loved someone? If you had extra free time and money, how would you spend it? What would you do if someone started spreading baseless rumors about you? Is there someone or something you care for with every fiber of your being? Choose one of these sets of words, would you? Your desire for gluttony surpasses all others. You grow by gorging yourself on as much as possible. You're a voracious consumer, always searching for something new. But you tend to lose sight of your goals. I'd guess that your unfocused methods sometimes lead to you getting burned out. Your desires are quite strong indeed. You have a firm sense of self and a stable ego. Something about you seems unbalanced, though. None of your desires should be neglected, you know? Without desires, your ego can't grow. Without an ego, you're no different from a doll. So be frank with what you want as you attend this academy, and live how you see fit. Thank you. I understand you so terribly well now. I never get to chat with others this much. It's nice. Life at the academy may be tough, but I know you'll be able to adapt to it right away. Let's speak again if our paths cross. And remember, I'm expecting great things from you. Ta-ta!
Wake up. Please, open your eyes.
He seems all right.
Yeah. You're okay. You're really okay. Thank goodness. You okay? Can you stand?
The mist is too thick. Let's move. Stop. Hold up. I'm beat. I think I'm actually dying. Can't go on.
You're out of breath already? We barely moved. You really should exercise more often, Dr. Kakeru.
Who's got the time? I'm a weak old man. You trying to kill me? Nozama, was it?
It's Nozomi Hinata. You work here. The least you can do is remember the students' names.
Hey, I'm a doctor, not a teacher. Besides, I'm more used to calling you Prez anyway.
So much has happened. I couldn't find you for a week. You have no idea how worried I was. I'm so glad you're okay, though.
When we heard a student collapsed on the second floor, I never imagined it'd be your brother, Chio.
The second-year building is connected to this one. Maybe he came from over there.
Hey, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? What are you talking about? We're at Shin Mikado Academy, of course.
Wait, you really can't remember?
Huh?
What's your name? You remember that much at least, right?
Wait, Chio, I thought your last name was Aikawa.
Well, our family isn't exactly a traditional one.
Ah, I see.
Can you remember anything besides your name? Family, friends, anything about the school? Anything at all?
No.
I'll bet whatever made him collapse is also the cause of his amnesia.
Well, the mist does tend to drive people crazy.
We don't know much about it. It's bad for people with weak respiratory systems, though. Like Chico here.
My name is Chio.
But despite all that, your little sis came all the way here to see you. She wouldn't take no for an answer. You understand what I mean? Man, you forget your manners too?
You're the last person I want to hear chastising people over their manners, Dr. Kakeru.
The least you could do is thank her.
Don't worry about it. I'm just glad you're okay. Welcome back.
Well, we've had our little breather. Let's move. We should hurry on out of here.
There's no mist on the first floor. It'll be safer there.
A phone call? But we've had no service this entire time.
Who could possibly be calling right now?
Maybe it's someone from the outside. Maybe they'll be able to help us.
Wait!
Hello? What's that sound? My head hurts.
Everyone, stay close!
Where are we? Chio! Dr. Kakeru, is Chio all right?
Don't worry, she's just unconscious. What about the rest of you? Everyone all right?
Huh? What the?
Look out! Run! I'll be fine.
And leave you behind? Not a chance. I'm staying right here with you.
Don't be stupid! You're just gonna get us all killed!
I don't care. I'm not going to let you sacrifice yourself.
Shit!
Watch out! What now?
Fruitless facade, false, fretful and failing, funny and fragile, quite the formation. Tremble in delight. I am the abyss. I am one and I am all. The world and the self, ephemeral, eternal. And so too do I hold your destiny. Wait! Unhand me, you uncouth, unkind underling! The impudence instantly interrupting my interlude. Hurtful heathen, deranged devil, sadistic, sadist. You may refer to me as Vanitas. Hey! Can you at least pretend to be petrified? You're really putting me off my game here, pal. Power is not a present to be provided. Pacify your predicament personally. These dastardly dissidents are demons, lackeys of their lowest level, legions. But even the lowliest legion would leave a lack-witted lug like you lifeless. I, however, possess a plethora of power. Prostrate before me and pray I spare you. Show me the delightful sight of your struggle to survive this plight, and I just might. Hey! Have you heard even one single word I've said? Go at them unarmed and you're as good as dead. You are utterly deranged. Can't you just let me give you my cryptic, mystical spiel? A facade with no memories within expectation, but no manners or sense of self-preservation? Gah! Enough! Dealing with you is giving me a headache. I cannot lend you strength, but I can still assist. After all, fate is static. It'll always persist. isn't a magic ear. Your soul made manifest. You'll need it in the other world to make it through the rest. The power of vanity is yours for the taking. A reflection of your ego, a fiend of your making. Now go and kill those things already!
Wow.
Where are your calls, your cheering cries? Return to your world now. Go! Claim your prize. I don't take orders from you. With that, farewell and adieu. Bring your ego and power to bear against the irrational and unfair. Act 1. Nozomi Hinata, Blindfold Savior.
This is... the Academy? We made it back! Is everyone all right?
Perfectly fine. Just a little bruised.
Wait, what happened to me? What do you look so worried about?
You've been unconscious ever since you answered that weird phone call.
I'll take Chio to the infirmary. You two go on down for now, okay?
All right. Let's get going then. We can talk about the other world later on.
And what were you doing on the second floor, former Student Council President Hinata?
Hello, Kurama.
I thought I declared any areas overrun with mist off limits. I await your explanation. You there, do not interrupt me. Or do you truly have no idea who I am? Then allow me to debrief you. After the mist, barrier, and other anomalies appeared, the last student council tried to dispel the chaos with the faculty. And yet, said chaos has only increased. It was then that a savior appeared to quell the unrest, rallying the students with his overwhelming charisma. That savior is none other than I.
President Kurama Hitotsubashi.
Hinata was relieved of her duties, and at the behest of all, I took on the mantle of Student Council President. So what say you, Hinata? How does it feel to see how much more capable I am in comparison?
It's true. I was inadequate for the demands of the office.
I commend you on acknowledging your inferiority. Now, why did you enter the mist?
Well...
He collapsed within the mist, so you ventured in to save him. And this was with Dr. Kakeru Hasegawa and Chio Aikawa?
Yes.
I see. So you placed both the Academy's doctor and a middle school student in peril. Your foolishness astounds me. You should have come to me. As your student council president, I would have rescued him in a safer manner. You may no longer hold the position yourself, but you still set a poor example by behaving this way. I believe some discipline is in order. What say the rest of you?
Agreed.
Pardon the interruption. But would you mind if I borrowed this young man and Miss Hinata? We have urgent matters to discuss.
Well, well. If it isn't Ms. Sora Jingu, our beloved dean.
Yes, that is my name. Is something the matter?
You! Did I not warn you about interrupting me? Dean Jingu, we must consider impeaching Hinata for violating Academy regulations.
Impeaching?
Of course, it truly breaks my heart to punish one of my peers, but order must be maintained in our academy.
No further action will be required at this time, Mr. Hitotsubashi. Thanks to you, of course. And not just from me. The rest of the faculty and student body are all very grateful to you. I'd hate to see you suffer from the guilt of punishing your peers, even if it was done out of responsibility. Surely it'd be fine to let it go this once.
As you wish, I'll leave it at that. We wouldn't want my judgment clouded by grief, after all. Come along, everyone, to the student council room.
Yes, sir.
Remember, Hinata, there won't be a next time.
Well, that takes care of the rank and file. Why don't we have a chat in that empty classroom? I see. So you were dragged into the other world after answering a phone call in the mist. There's just one thing I need to know. How exactly did you...
How did they flee the other world and make it back to here? Is that the question you seek to ask, O woeful overseer?
Vanitas!
A demon? No. A monarch? How did you get into this academy?
I am the answer for which you strive. Vanitas, the being who helped them survive.
A demon? Helping? So that's how it is. Did you make a pact with a demon in exchange for power? An authority, so to speak. And what did you wish for?
beset by the legions with nothing to give. No wonder he asked for the power to live.
So you weren't actively seeking to become a pact bearer. I sense that someone managed to return for being drawn into the other world, but this, I never imagined. To think a new pact bearer would emerge as a result. If I may ask, what sort of authority did you receive? The authority of vanity? I've never heard of that. Perhaps it's an aberration of some sort.
You're surprisingly knowledgeable about all this demon and otherworld stuff, Miss Sora.
That I am, but extenuating circumstances prevented me from talking about them before. These secrets are normally reserved for the head of the Jingu family, as is the position of Academy Dean. However, seeing as you already know, there's no point in hiding things any further. I'll answer any questions you have. There is a metaphysical plane that exists separately from the physical world, ascertainable only via cognition alone. That is the realm you visited, the other world. Demons are supernatural beings that live in the other world. They feed off the egos of humans. There are 7 demons known as Monarchs, 1 for each sin. As progenitors of lesser demons, they are of the highest order. If they make a pact with someone, they are then able to provide their pact bearer with an authority. In order to make a pact, one must have a cause, a strong ego, the ability to perceive the other world, and a wish. But vanity is an aberration. It isn't one of the deadly sins. Your pact with that monarch was incidental at best. Consider a far-fetched goal, curing an incurable illness, for example. Reality can't be changed no matter how hard you wish. But if someone learned that the power to overturn reality existed, would they be able to resist temptation? Even if such power came from demons and gave rise to widespread distortions. Powers from the other world are against the natural order. Continued usage of them will cause our world to distort. The mist, the barrier around the academy, the calls from the other world, all are byproducts of a pact bearer's authority. So please, unless the situation demands it, I ask that you avoid using your authority on campus. The Jingu family has maintained balance in the world ever since the Academy's founder discovered the existence of demons. We've attempted to prevent the emergence of new pact bearers at any cost. And yet they've appeared regardless. We are currently aware of at least 7 others. Voiding their pacts is the only way to put a stop to these anomalies and restore normality. Might I ask you to use your powers for the welfare of our academy? I believe a pact bearer of your circumstances would be perfect for this task. Please, bear with me. Your compliance would be appreciated. You have my thanks. Now then, would you prefer a detailed explanation on how to void the pacts, or will the gist of things suffice? When a demon makes a pact with a human, 3 crystals known as ideals form in the other world. These are the source of a pact bearer's power. Once shattered, their pact will be voided. The mist in the academy is a side effect of a pact bearer's authority. As such, it too is connected to the ideals. In the mist, you'll receive calls that will take you to the other world. There, you'll find the ideals.
In short, just walk around the Academy grounds and smash those ideals wherever they're found.
Though it pains me to ask this of a student, the fate of our academy is in your hands.
Yeah. Good luck.
Mr. Vanitas, I would appreciate if you concealed yourself around any students who are unaware of the situation. Your appearance would cause a great deal of panic, to put things lightly.
I'm here for the boy, so don't worry your head. My only concern is what road he will tread.
I'll take that to mean you intend to behave. These are reference materials about demons, pact bearers, and the other world. Give them a read when you get the chance. I'll be taking my leave now.
The chaos never ends, does it? Oh, right. I haven't introduced myself yet. My name is Nozomi Hinata. I'm a third year here at the Academy. Nice to properly meet you. Thank you for your help in the other world. You're the reason we were able to make it back safely.
When you defeated the Legion Horde, you earned some spirits as a reward. You can use them to upgrade your power's effects, or for items to use in your otherworld treks. Speak to me should you ever seek to spend your spirits.
Hey, if you're going to travel through the mist and fight the pact bearers, would you mind if I came along? I can't fight like you do, but I might be able to help in some other way. I just don't want you to carry this burden all on your own. Thank you. The mist is spreading upward through the second floor of the building. Why don't we head to the infirmary first? We should explain things to Chio and Dr. Kakeru.
Ah, you made it.
I was just talking things over with these two.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault for answering that call.
Chio, I've decided I'm going to help your brother out. I want to do whatever I can.
Thanks, Nozomi. I'll feel better knowing you're with him.
Of course. And, maybe there's something you can do too, Chio. I'm sure the newspaper club's ace reporter would be a great help in gathering intel.
Oh, I never thought of it that way. Okay, sure. I'll give it my all.
Don't forget about your pal, the school doctor. You ever feel sick or hurt, come pay me a visit.
Thank you, everyone. I'll support you to the best of my ability. I'm counting on all of you to work as a team.
A team? It's almost like we're in a club then. Maybe we should come up with a name.
Sure, why not? Sounds fun.
Well, since Nozomi's part of the group, how about the True Student Council?
What?
That way, president again.
Perfect. Means I can keep calling her Prez. Makes things easier for me.
Dr. Kakeru, would you please shut your mouth?
A fitting name, if you ask me.
Et tu, Miss Sora?
My brother can be the vice president then. It's not like there are any other candidates.
Vice Prez, huh? Easy enough for me. You've got my vote.
You just don't want to bother remembering anyone's names.
It's settled then. You are hereby instated as president and vice president of the TSC. You have my approval as dean.
Seriously?
The current council was taken over by Mr. Hitotsubashi and his entourage. Many students wish you were still in charge. It isn't just Miss Aikawa and me. The other students believe in you as well, Miss Hinata.
Very well. I accept the position. Let's put our best foot forward, Vice President.
Glad to see you're taking to it. Now then, I have other matters to attend to, so I'll be on my way.
Okay then. Seeing as you two are already here, how's about I go ahead and get you checked up? All right, that about covers it. Not much I can do about your amnesia though, Vice Prez. All we can do is hope it's only temporary. Anyway, you're welcome to stop by any time. You got any health issues, I'm your man. You hear?
It's time. The student council meeting is about to start.
Off to the student council room.
So long as you follow my lead, your security is assured.
Is that Kurama's voice? It's coming from the student council room.
We are living in unprecedented times. I speak not only of the barrier around the academy, nor the madness-inducing mist. Homicidal maniacs, epidemics, spontaneous combustion. Further outlandish incidents plague the other buildings. I know you are all concerned about this inscrutable, hopeless situation, but worry not. So long as you remain here, so long as you follow me, Kurama Hitotsubashi, you shall all be safe. This I swear on my life. I ask for your continued support. Heed my words. Let us band together. We will make it out alive.
Hooray for President Hitotsubashi! Hitotsubashi! Hitotsubashi!
They sure are fired up in there. It's kind of scary, actually. Kurama's planning on locking this building down. True, it might be safer in here. But it won't solve anything. It's just ignoring the actual problem. I'm not so sure it's the right call to make. Anyway, why don't we check upstairs before one of his student council lackeys gets in our way?
Good day, Vice President of the True Student Council. Or perhaps nice to meet you would be more appropriate. Sora tells me you've lost your memories. I am Yugo Jingu, the steward of this academy. I oversee the students' daily needs here at the Academy. If you encounter any trouble whatsoever, please do not hesitate to let me know. In any case, may fortune smile upon you in battle.
The Jingus have watched over this academy for decades. Though if you ask me, the fact that Miss Sora still looks so young is almost demonic in itself. What's her secret? All right, shall we get started? Vanitas? I thought you weren't supposed to appear around other students.
It's fine where mist is to be had. The students here have all gone mad. I'll watch from here, but don't feel strained. Just try to keep me entertained.
See that person talking to the cleaning supply locker over there?
Hey, Miyu. What'd you get on the English test? It's not fair if I'm the only one who failed again.
She's what we call unsettled. There are others like her running around in the mist. The mist messes with their heads, so there's no way to know how they'll behave. We need to keep going, but be careful, okay?
Oh, Miyu. You're hopeless on your own. Huh? Who are you? What do you want? What? What are you talking about? I get it. The mist has sent you both off the rails, hasn't it? Don't talk to me, you unsettled freaks!
Sounds like she thinks that locker is Miyu. I wonder where the real Miyu is.
What would you ever do without me? Miyu. Huh? Who are you? What do you want? Wait. Huh? I'm not holding her hand. When did that happen? And what's with this locker? It smells awful. Miyu? Where are you, Miyu? I promised I wouldn't let go. I was supposed to protect you. I'm sorry.
I guess that means we can keep going. It's just like Reina said. This locker does smell awful. What is that? Even the ringtone is creeping me out.
A portal to the otherworld, a trace of the abyss. That call is what connects to the ideals, little miss. I fear this abuse is becoming mundane. I can't even muster the words to complain. What's wrong, dear Nozomi? Demon got your tongue?
Why?
Why, what?
Why do you keep doing that? Do you always have to pop out of nowhere? If you jump scare me one more time, I'm gonna lose it! The mist? The other world? I've been hanging on by a thread this entire time! And now my cover's totally blown! Ugh.
Calm down, okay? I'll apologize then. I won't just show up out of nowhere again. After this, my appearances will all be announced, all right? Apology accepted? Well, VP, come keep your companion under control.
Just forget it.
Yeah?
You heard me. Pretend you never saw anything. Forget everything that just happened. Please.
Including my promise not to surprise you?
Everything except for that. I've never been good with anything scary. People would call me childish and pathetic. I've been trying to hide that part of me from you. The mist was scary enough with just the two of us. But when Vanitas popped out of nowhere,
I'm astonished you actually asked to attend.
It's not like I want to be here. But I can't let the Vice President put himself in danger all on his own. I wouldn't be able to live with myself.
Deranged is as deranged does. We've wandered off topic with that little spiel. As I said, that call connects to an ideal. Get close enough and you'll pick it up too. Just make sure you're fully prepared when you do. And don't forget to keep those eyes dry.
Would you shut up already? So that's an ideal? It's beautiful. In a creepy kind of way. I feel like I'm getting cursed just looking at it. Well, the sooner we shatter it, the sooner we can go back.
It's technically the ideal of desire. Add reason and will for a trio entire. If voiding the pact is your goal, they're the key. But it won't be so simple to shatter all three. A monarch would not let their plans go astray. They've fiends of their own to keep you at bay. Monarchs, like humans, have much at stake, in the case their ideals shatter and break.
What do you mean?
Demons subsist off the human ego. That is the way they develop and grow. Ideals give humans the power they need, and demons the ego upon which they feed.
If only I could fight too.
You're already able to. For what do you protest?
Huh?
Imagigears are nothing more than souls made manifest. The will to do so is all that you need, though it isn't so easy as that, I'll concede. Terminal recall. Searching 8 consciousnesses. Analyzing, adapting, linking, decompressing Imagigear. End process. Ahem. All you really needed was my assistance. I'll save the explanations for a more obliging ear. I doubt you'd even grasp the weight of what I'm doing here.
This is my power. The manifestation of my will. Aw, thanks. You're making me blush.
Now enough with all this senseless prattle. Amuse me with your bloodlust in battle.
Thank God my power came through there. Now you won't have to fight alone anymore. Even if that was terrifying beyond belief.
Ideals, VP, are a fragile matter. The slightest touch will cause it to shatter.
Humans are foolish. They see hope on paths paved with despair. They hear it in words crafted from the same, walking the road to ruin all the while. Only misery awaits at the end. It never changes, no matter how many times I tell them or how many times they're shown. Humans truly are foolish. They are witless, puerile, and rash. But if my hands can cover their eyes, if my words can drown out their ears, then at the very least, no one would be hurt. I could create a world free of destruction.
Where's that voice coming from? We're not getting haunted, are we?
Don't get yourself all tied up in knots. The ideal relayed you the pact bearer's thoughts.
Oh, I see. That's a relief. Not that those thoughts were particularly pleasant either. In any case, we should keep up the pace and shatter the other ideals. And, that means heading back sooner rather than later. Please?
Hey, hope you don't mind me stopping by.
Oh, welcome back! You too, Nozomi. Thanks for looking out for my brother. I feel a lot better knowing you're there for him.
Always happy to help. I'm really not all that special, though. Your brother's the amazing one here.
Here I come.
Huh? Did someone say something?
Behold, little girl! The one you should thank duly is none other than yours truly.
Vanitas? See, this is what happens when you pop out of nowhere. Stop scaring Chio.
Geh? You're the one who's scaring me here. I said I would warn you before I appear.
Oh my goodness! He's adorable! Wow! He's so soft and fluffy! It's like snuggling up with a cloud! No fair! You never told me Vanitas was this cutesy-wootsy adorable!
Hey now, you're suffocating the poor thing.
A being like me has no need for breath. Lend me your aid from your sister of death. You flagitious fiend!
The little guy sure gets riled up easily, huh? Oh, right. You should know that the mist on the second floor is all gone. Guessing that's your doing. We were able to rescue all the unsettled who were trapped up there, so thanks for that. Alrighty. Guess it's about time I got back to the infirmary. Just stop on by if you're ever feeling under the weather.
So soft and fluffy! Oh, right. I wanted to mention something. The student council members are acting kinda odd. Well, you're not wrong. But I mean, more than usual. It started just before you and Nozomi came back, I think. They just kept glaring at us. That's around when they started upping their surveillance on everyone, too. I wonder what's going on.
Would calling the other world strike you with fear? If not, you can do so whenever I'm near. You know that you can travel there by answering the phone, but so too are there numbers you can dial on your own. If such a number should pop up at all, why not give the other world a call? You could, of course, dial things randomly, but if it leads to your end, don't blame me.
Yo. Prez. Vice Prez. Everything good? Glad to hear it. The honeymoon phase is always the best part of a new relationship.
What? Do you think every boy and girl who hang out together are dating? I know you're old, Dr. Kakeru, but really?
Get off my back. I'm still in my early 30s.
Are you? Your cluttered desk looks more like a toddler's.
Aw, you flatter me.
That wasn't a compliment. Ugh, if only Dr. Shironeko were here.
Haven't you heard the saying, out of sight, out of mind? Leave things be, and you'll always know where they are.
That's not even how that idiom works. People tidy things up for convenience. Incidentally, Vice President, did you know Dr. Kakeru's wristwatch has a dead battery?
Yep, it's been 11:45 p.m. for the past 10 years. A phone's good enough for telling time these days. People only ever wear watches for fashion now.
What are you so proud of? In what world is a beat-up old watch like yours fashionable? Your slacker attitude makes some people worry about the quality of care here, you know.
Well, that's rude of them. I know how to be in the right place at the right time. When I need to. If something needs doing, I'm gonna do it right.
The third floor should be covered in mist, too. Let's search there next.
Nozomi! I've been looking for you!
Yusuke? What is it?
I have a favor to ask. You started hanging around the student council. She's completely changed ever since. All of a sudden, she started talking about Kurama like he's some sort of god.
They're a couple. Yusuke Tsuji and Yu Nishioka. They've been dating since we were first years, as I recall. I've known them both since I was in elementary school.
She wants to break up with me. She said she doesn't have it in her to deal with being in a relationship right now. But we were doing totally fine before she joined Kurama's fan club. Don't you think that there's something fishy about that?
What? You getting dumped?
No! I'm talking about Kurama and his groupies! You and the others weren't so goddamn obsessed with the student council before! Since when did anyone start listening to Kurama anyway? He's such a nag. Even the teachers don't want to deal with him. It's been like this ever since all this messed up shit started happening to the academy. There's gotta be a reason why. Were they drugged? Or maybe they're all hypnotized. You'll help me look into Kurama, right, Nozomi? You needs our help. Same goes for everyone else. Come on! I'm begging you!
I understand why you're so suspicious of Kurama, but... maybe we should wait and see how things turn out for now?
We don't have time to just stick around and do nothing! Forget it, you coward. I was stupid for thinking you'd get off the fence for once. I mean, what else should I expect from the kind of person who'd leave her best friend for dead? If you're not gonna do something, I am. Somebody has to.
Wait! Listen to me! I've had a hunch about who the pact bearer is ever since our talk with the dean. If it turns out that hunch is right, well, it just means we'll have to be that much more careful. I don't want us to get all wrapped up in any more danger than we're already in. Let's get a move on, Vice President. We have to shatter the remaining ideals.
Be careful now and hold your breaths. This place is linked to the other world's depths.
The depths?
The farthest reaches, the other world's end, full of beings against whom you can't contend. I'd advise against picking up any odd calls, unless you enjoy your blood strewn on the walls. You'll want to mind the unsettled as well. The madness of the depths infects your surroundings if a call connects. They'd act more unhinged than they already do. Who knows what'd end up happening to you?
So, in other words, if we pick up, we'll be in danger. If we don't, we'll still be in danger.
Precisely, my perspicacious president.
Well, that's not fair at all. Isn't there a way around that?
The depths of the other world are hardly near. They're not quite connected directly to here. Though a singularity should be on the border, connecting two sides to keep them in order. Should you destroy it without delay, the other world's influence goes away. I'll give you a number to the singularity. Deal with it first if you're lacking temerity.
Open up! Come on! Someone! I know you can hear me! Come on! Hey, you! Open this thing up! I'm gonna be late for my exam!
My locker combination? I think it was the last 4 digits of my student ID, but I don't know for sure.
Who even cares about that right now? Let me out of here already! Let me out! Damn it! I know someone's there! Get over here! I know someone's there! Get over here!
Looks like last period's lesson's going into overtime. Hope that means less for us. Hey, you. Never seen your face around here. You're a 3rd year? Doesn't ring a bell to me. Whatever. Sorry for taking up your time.
It's not like I'm a total scaredy cat. Still, I guess I am a little scared. Am I really the right person for this job? Sorry. I'd better focus on the here and now, huh? I'm supposed to be helping you. Not to mention the rest of the academy.
The soul is an imaginary entity. The body creates it through nothing more than trivial chemical reactions. People are fools. Their eyes, ears, even their very souls are inferior. These are the flaws in the machine we call the human body. Consequently, one must acquire the controls to the machine, the authority to govern their bodies for them. Only then will the foolish be guided away from hopelessness and despair.
The authority to govern their bodies. No wonder. There's only one more ideal left. Once we take out the pact bearers, we can return to our normal lives. That way everyone gets to be happy. You hope so, huh? That's about as much as we can do. After all, there's no way to be certain. The Academy fell into total chaos after the anomaly started. I did everything I could, but I wasn't strong enough. Things only got worse and worse. A long time ago, there was someone I really looked up to. She was fair, strong, kind. She always did the right thing. I wanted to be like her. But I only ended up disappointing everyone. I couldn't live up to her example. I have my fair share of weaknesses. I'm a coward, as you already know. I keep thinking it was a mistake to make me the president of the True Student Council. I'm scared I won't be able to live up to my station. That I'll only end up hurting people instead. Confidence is never easy, is it? Kurama?
I've heard the rumors. The True Student Council, is it? You truly are playing the Dean for a fool. If I didn't know better, I'd think you were implying the existing Student Council is a sham. We are the tried and true, Hinata. We guide the people and protect them. However, I am willing to pardon your transgressions. After all, you aren't exactly known for making the wisest decisions. Besides, everyone obeys me sooner or later. But let us set that aside for now. It appears that every time you return from the mist, another of my ideals is destroyed. I highly doubt this to be mere happenstance.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come now. Enough beating around the bush. We will speak plainly or not at all. I am a pact bearer, he who commands the authority of pride. If you're concerned about any eavesdroppers, fret not. They are under my control. It doesn't matter if they hear. Even if they do, they won't be able to process it. I've used my authority to put them in a trance. They haven't the free will to remember a thing.
That's horrible!
Foolish words from a foolish girl. You think you can defeat all the pact bearers and restore the Academy to normal? Let me put this in no uncertain terms. It's impossible. You cannot best a pact bearer. Even if you were to defeat me, it would only increase the chaos and casualties alike. You will oppose me no longer. Instead,
What did you do to him?
unlike you, I am no fool. I can already tell how pointless this discussion will be. As such, I made some improvements to his perception of the world.
Did you brainwash him?
Now you're getting it.
You monster. Vice President, you have to snap out of it!
Me? A monster? Hardly. Under my control, you dullards will finally achieve inner clarity. You should be thanking me, really.
You've gone mad.
Don't be ridiculous. It's the world that has gone mad. But worry not. You too shall understand eventually, for I shall remake you in my image. Now, Vice President, seize her! What? You're still lucid? Why isn't it working? What are you? That was an authority. It can't be. You're a pact bearer?
Are you okay, Vice President?
I hate to resort to such brutish means. But if I hold no authority over him, then I've no choice but to eliminate you directly. Everyone, seize them! I'll re-educate the foolishness right out of you.
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
Such touching bravado. For now. Fool. Your inanity will come to light soon enough.
The only fool I see is you!
Yusuke?
You're the bad guys here. You took her from me. You wouldn't let her go!
Blasted stalker! Where did you come from?
Stop! Let go, damn it! Get your hands off me!
Yusuke, no!
We'll meet again, Hinata. You're all fools. Every last one of you. Nevertheless, I refuse to let the lunatics run the asylum. Not anymore. I will protect everyone, no matter what.
Wait!
What do you want to do when you graduate, Nozomi?
I'm thinking about going to university and working toward a teaching license.
Whoa! You want to be a teacher?
Yep. My goal is to work at an elementary school.
You'd be an amazing teacher, Nozomi. No doubt about it. But why do you want to work at an elementary school specifically?
My best friend wanted to be a teacher when we were that age. So, I guess I want to be one too.
Mr. Bunny said there's only one ideal left. Once the pact bearer's ideals are shattered and things go back to normal, you two have to come hang out with me. There's a whole bunch of cafes I want to check out with you. So make sure you finish this up quick. But try not to push yourself too hard out there, okay?
Controlling people against their will. It's despicable. I'm worried about what they'll do to Yusuke. Not to mention Kurama's wounds. Still, he's a pact bearer. And worst case scenario, Dr. Kakeru can take care of him. He'll be fine, I'm sure of it. If we destroy the last ideal, Kurama will lose his powers. That should break his hold on the others. This whole situation has me on edge, though. Once everyone's released from his control, will the Academy descend into chaos again? What if our power as the TSC, my power as the president, isn't enough to stop it? What am I supposed to do then? What do I want to do? I hate this mist, and I hate that barrier. This whole thing is completely insane. I've had enough of this hopeless despair. I just want to go back to our regular lives. And most of all, I don't want this crazy, upside-down world to get the best of me. But honestly, I'm still not sure. Thanks. That means a lot. But you know, I was the one who was supposed to help you, not the other way around. You'd never know I was the older of us with the way I'm acting. I still feel uneasy about this. That much is a given. But I feel like I can keep moving forward at least, as long as you're here. I want to help you bring down Kurama in any way that I can. That said, if I lose my nerve again, I'm coming back to you for support, okay? Just one more to go. The school's rooftop should be completely covered in mist. No way. You too, Yusuke?
I get how you felt now. Even just listening to Kurama's voice is pure bliss. I wish you guys could experience it too. It feels ecstatic. Just leave us alone, Nozomi. You don't have to worry about us anymore. This is our happiness.
I can't believe this. His mind has been warped. He's intoxicated by false happiness. I can't just leave them like that. I'm not going to let this stand.
It seems this place, too, is linked to the depths. This number connects to the singularity. Where's my thanks for all my charity?
Nobody likes being alone. Nobody likes...
I told you already! No one's getting through!
Open this door, Mr. Namikawa. We have a graduation ceremony to hold.
Graduation? Are you freaking kidding? Get the hell away from me with that shit!
He's holding the door shut from the other side. We can't do a thing about it. Can you try talking to him? The graduation ceremony is at a standstill as long as that door is closed.
Piss off already! I'm not opening this door for anyone! What? Jealous? Me? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Idiots. Every last one of you. Crazy, cocky, selfish idiots. I don't care anymore. Do whatever the hell you want.
You've come.
Kurama. How are your injuries?
A wound like that is nothing in the face of my authority.
Right. The authority of pride. It lets you control the human body, right? Which means it can heal wounds, too.
How insightful of you. That being said, it's very like you to be so concerned about your opponent, Hinata. You're the very picture of foolishness, you know. You made it this far, all for the sake of destroying my ideals. That alone is proof that you have failed to comprehend the extent of your stupidity. My way is the path of justice.
Your definition of justice is no one but yours. You're the only fool here. Your beliefs are flawed, and yet you proudly believe they're infallible. But I'm not like you. I know my definition of justice isn't absolute. I have my weaknesses, my anxieties. But despite that, I can't let you get away with what you've done. I will stand by my ego.
Your ego? Despicable! No person in any position of leadership should ever utter such drivel. Huh. It would seem I was the ideal candidate for Student Council President after all. I make decisions based on what is just, not what I desire. Will no one but me think of the people?
You keep talking about justice, but in the end, it's all just to stroke your own ego. I'll admit we're similar, but you're far more short-sighted than I am. You care only about yourself.
No. You're wrong. At the very least, I am not one to boast about my ego like you. Anyone so proud of their own selfish wants is not fit to lead. You never deserved to be president of the student council.
Your opinion is the same as your justice. No one but yours.
What did you say?
It was our peers who elected me as student council president. I have my own values, my own justice. My ego dictates that I do what I think is right. I was elected because others resonated with what I believed in. Those beliefs will hold fast. They didn't falter then, and they won't falter now. It's as simple as that. I will always do what I think is right. There will be those who will agree with my values and those who won't. And that's fine. I know I can't please everyone, and I'm not trying to. I just want to do the right thing.
Fool! You brandish your self-centered philosophy and deceive others. Your very existence is evil. You don't care about anyone else.
Unlike you, Kurama, I don't decide what's best for people myself. I recognize that everybody has their own will. You steal that will and turn them into your puppets, plunging them into a joyful despair. In my eyes, I determine that it's you who's beyond redemption. You and no one else. It's for that reason that we will defeat you and the other pact bearers and return the Academy to normal.
You only say that out of ignorance to what awaits you. You've no hope of besting me. Your defeat is inevitable. Without me, the remaining students will be lost to despair. They may even perish.
You're letting your pessimism rule you, Kurama. I, for one, don't plan to give up.
It's your logic that will bring harm to others. That in itself is evil. I will never allow it. With that, I shall save you both. I shall stop you with my authority. You will know what justice is. Now, come and remake these fools in my image. Superbia.
Superbia. Who knew? I smell a pact between those two.
Vanitas, is that you?
Indeed it is. Oh, right. Ahem. Here I come.
You remembered. Anyway, does this mean you're going to fight alongside us? You are the Vice President's Monarch, after all.
Now, wherever did you get that idea? I make it a point to avoid direct participation. This fluffy body isn't built for brutal confrontation.
I guess Chio's practically got you on a leash anyway.
Yeah.
I've made up my mind, Vice President. We're going to defeat Kurama and come back safely. For Chio and all the others.
Fools! As if you could even scratch me. I refuse to yield. I can't afford to.
Shatter the ideal before he can act. Doing so will render void his pact.
The road was wet and red, as if paint had spilled upon it. The light, too, was red. Had I stopped him, he would have never been hit. I knew it was dangerous, and yet I did nothing. And now, he'll never come back. Why? Why didn't I stop him? I can still hear his screams. I can still feel that woman's slim fingers digging into my shoulders. You killed him. I thought the same myself. It was because I didn't stop him. Because I was foolish and weak. She was right. I killed him. Never again will he get to come home. To smile and play the way he once did. The fault lies with me. I've lost the right to cry, no matter how sad I am. I want to become a righteous person, so that no one ever has to suffer by my hand again. I don't want to be a fool any longer.
The ideal of will contains a wish's formative events. The trauma endured from losing a friend cost him his innocence.
I suppose we're not that different after all. Come on, Vice President. Let's take Kurama and make our way back to the Academy. And thanks for everything. Miss Sora, can I ask you something?
Is it about Mr. Hitotsubashi not regaining consciousness?
Yes.
Ideals are a physical manifestation of a pact bearer's ego. If the ideals are destroyed, their sense of self shatters as well. This varies according to the strength of their wish, but their memories and personality can also be lost. But please, be at ease. His consciousness should return eventually, though the parts he's missing never will. I didn't want to cause you any undue worry. This is the only way for the Academy to return to normality, after all.
I'm sorry for this, Kurama. At the very least, I promise I didn't lie to you. I'll restore the Academy to how it used to be.
It appears that with Mr. Hitotsubashi's authority gone, you can now access the other facilities. I'll be counting on you to handle the remaining pact bearers. They should each be in their own separate buildings.
You did awesome out there! No one's blocking the way anymore, so you should be able to come and go from the building now. I did hear there was mist in the first year, second year, and club buildings, though. I wonder if there are pact bearers in each of them, too. Like how Kurama was in this one.
Everyone's got their hands full dealing with the aftermath of Kurama's actions. I really do want to stay by your side, Vice President, but I'm needed here right now. Sorry about this. Don't put yourself in too much danger, okay? If you run into any trouble, you can come talk to me. I'll help you however I can, no matter what you need.